And welcome back. The 33rd Annual Day of Caring with United Way of the Ozarks is just under 2 months away, which is hard to believe. And joining us now is the Director of Resource Development, Janelle Mitchell, and the reigning Miss Missouri, Tabitha Crane. Ladies, how are you this morning?
Good.
We are so excited that you're
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we get into United Way of Caring, Tabitha, I want you to explain, because people might be like, why is the reigning Miss Missouri here? Which we're excited to have you. But tell us about kind of your relationship with United Way of the Ozarks.
Yeah, so as Miss Missouri Volunteer, obviously the primary goal is volunteerism, and United Way works with so many nonprofits in the area that I think this was a natural fit to be able to promote Day of Caring and what they do while also promoting this scholarship program.
Ah, okay,
Yes.
very good, very good. So
I didn't even know there was a Miss Missouri volunteer.
I didn't. Yeah.
What?
I didn't.
Yes,
So when I found that out, I was like, what a perfect partnership.
Yeah.
Especially to promote Day of Caring.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. Okay,
Yeah.
so now with Day of Caring, if people are watching for the first time and they're like, Janelle, what the world is Day of Caring? Tell them.
Yeah, so it is a one-day opportunity that we pair volunteers in our community, groups of volunteers, with our nonprofits. And so last year we were able to do over 42 projects, work with 42 nonprofits, over 100 projects, but 42 nonprofits, and we provided over $200,000 worth of free labor during that day. So it's a huge day.
Can I, okay, I'm going to back the truck up just a little bit because you didn't know there was a Miss Missouri volunteer. I didn't know that either. What is the difference? What is the designate between Miss Missouri and Miss Missouri Volunteer?
Yeah.
So this is a volunteer-based program, and they're both scholarship programs, but this one is primarily volunteer-based. So in college, my focus was domestic violence, and that's what I'm able to work with here now as Miss Missouri Volunteer, which has been a great opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would you say you've maybe learned through kind of doing this program? Like, what's maybe something that's like changed your perspective on it all?
That's a good question. I think you're put in a lot of positions where you have to talk about things really quickly. So I have a background in domestic violence and that kind of realm, but going to the Salvation Army and talking about food insecurity, you have to learn how to think pretty quick on your feet. So that's definitely something new.
Yeah, that's a great skill to have.
Yeah.
We get that too by being on TV.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, that's good. That's good. So okay, if someone has maybe never volunteered with the United Way of Caring, Tabitha, why would you encourage them as someone who's so integral in kind of the whole volunteer sphere here? Why would you encourage them to maybe just like step into that world? Because it's just a day after all.
Yeah, well, it is truly just a day, but you make such an impact. I think Janelle said it was over $200,000 in nonprofit labor you're saving them, and with everything going on right now, the nonprofits need every dollar that they can, and it's a great way to not only impact your community, but I think every time I leave after a volunteer project, I feel mutually benefited, and it's a really cool way just to feel like you've made a difference in your community, even if it's through one of these big projects.
Yeah.
And one of the great things about it, you don't have to be like a skilled electrician or, you know, it's just putting a little bit of your time in, and it is a big deal overall, is it not?
Yeah, it is. It's amazing the amount of work that gets done in that one day, from painting, you know, a single room to doing outside landscaping. And you typically get to do it with your work family, your work group, which is also another amazing day to be able to spend with coworkers that you may not always get to spend time with. So team building event too, we call it. So
Yeah. So, okay, this is June 26th,
Yes.
right? Okay, so what's kind of the lead up from now until then on your guys' end?
Yeah, so right now we are signing up volunteers. So projects have been submitted by our nonprofits. So now what we like to call team leads. So typically, if you're in a work environment, you would want to work with your team lead that is kind of managing that process for you. We don't want just everyone going rogue and going and signing up. So get with your HR or your person that helps with those opportunities at your workplace, so that way they can get a team from that workplace signed up. That's through May 30th. So we have those opportunities available.
Plenty of time to still get involved.
Plenty of time.
Now, and I know you're talking about the team lead idea, but There may be individuals out there who would like to kick in. Can you match them up with people? How would that work?
Absolutely. So there are projects that are available for individuals to sign up, or smaller civic groups, church groups, any kind of group basically, but we do have opportunities for individuals as well. And there are some that are drive opportunities. So maybe if you can't get out of the office that day and you'd like to collect some items, there's opportunities for that as well.
Oh my gosh, incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so plenty of ways to get involved.
Yes,
okay,
for sure.
very good. Okay, one more question with you. I'm curious. So kind of like, you know, beyond this, your partnership with United Way of Caring, what does like the rest of the year look like, or this reign, or however that works for you?
Yeah, well, a lot of things. One of the things I'm really excited about here in the next coming month, I think it's the 25th, we decided, May 25th, I'll be taking over the United Way's Instagram and Facebook to talk about,
May 23rd.
Yeah, 23rd, to talk about Day of Caring, and we're going to highlight some of the different nonprofits and what the projects will look like. So that's something I'm really excited about. I'll go to nationals here in June, so Miss Volunteer America, which is in Tennessee, so that's super exciting.
Nice.
Yes, I'll bring my boots. And then in August, I'll head to law school. So get to use some of those scholarship dollars.
Okay,
Yes,
well,
yes.
congratulations
Very nice.
on that.
Thank you.
Very
Much
cool.
success to
Yes.
you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay, Jenna, one more time, people want to get signed up, more
Yeah.
information, all the good things. How do they get that?
Yeah, so they'll want to go to our website, liveunited.uwozarks.org. There's a QR code on the screen you can scan and get taken right there as well. So,
Perfect. Ladies, thanks for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
guys
All
so
around.
much.
We'll be right back.